Hello and welcome to Recharge Wrestling. I'm Fisher and I'm here to predict the NXT Stand and Deliver card. So obviously we've got a lot of predictions going out on our channel. You may have seen some of them. Go and watch all of them if you're interested. And feel free to join in as well on our Twitter. Follow us at Recharge Wrestle for more information. So NXT then, I've already done my WrestleMania predictions, but this one's a bit different. 7 matches actually. It's quite a lot for an NXT card. So it's quite interesting from that point of view. One of them made at the last minute last night for the pre-show. I'll talk about that one first then, which is Toxic Attraction versus Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai, who have reunited as a tag team for this. I just don't really see the point in putting the titles back on Raquel and Dakota, because what do they then do? Split them again, feud them again? Like, it just, to me, it doesn't really make much sense. I think Toxic should find a way to win here. Yeah, keep them strong. And Raquel should split amicably after this and sort of both go forward onto their own separate things. Dakota Kai still probably with Wendy Chu. Raquel maybe go after Mandy Rose. That would make the most sense, I think, or whoever the champion is, if it's not Mandy Rose, or even Mandy Rose just because of the personal grudge feud. So yeah, Toxic Attraction win. The North American ladder match is a very interesting one. Carmelo Hayes defending the title against Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, Grayson Waller, and Cameron Grimes. I really have no idea on this. Normally, these kind of matches, I predict a new champion, because there's a ladder match, 5-man ladder match, the champion retaining doesn't seem likely. Santos Escobar, him winning it, is there any point in that? Grayson Waller, I could see sort of sneakily winning this. Cameron Grimes, maybe, but I feel like the story is with Grimes not winning to further his character. But I'm not sure. He could end up winning, and that's the big moment for him. Solo Sikoa is the wild card one. I have no idea what to think about him being in this match, because I think they see a lot in him. I'm just going to take a wild punt and say that Solo Sikoa is going to win this match. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure why, but yeah, Solo Sikoa, why not? Tommaso Ciampa versus Tony D'Angelo. Ciampa's last match in NXT basically confirmed with the cool chair that he has in on his promo with the date of his first match and last match. I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, I think he's got to put Tony over on the way out. I think he's a future star for the NXT brand. So yeah, Tony D'Angelo to win and Ciampa to move up to the main roster. Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray, 4-way for the Women's Championship. This I'm really unsure about because it was a one-on-one match and I wasn't convinced about Cora Jade winning. But now it's a 4-way, a bit like the Carmelo Hayes situation. They could easily take the title off of Mandy here without her even losing. I've just got a funny feeling, though, that she's going to sneak her way out of this. Io and Kaylee Ray are interesting. Io has obviously had the title before, doesn't really need the championship. Kaylee Ray could very much do with it. I think it'd be great to put it on her. Cora Jade could win. I think there's a good chance Cora Jade could win the title, but I'm going to say Mandy retains. I think she's going to somehow get out of this. With Toxic winning the tag titles, I think they're going to continue that push for a while, maybe for the next month or two at least. So yeah, I'm going for Mandy to win. Imperium versus the Creed Brothers versus MSK is a very interesting tag team match. Imperium have been having some absolute bangers on TV, and their last pay-per-view match was fantastic. MSK, I don't feel like they need the titles back at all. They provide really good in-ring action, and I love that about them. So they'll add something to the match. But I think it's time for new tag team champions here. I'm going for the Creed Brothers to win this. And I think what will happen is they'll win and they'll get confronted after the match by the team that has attacked them and took them out of the match in the first place. It may well, I know Keeney predicted that they would cost the Creed Brothers the match here, and that could well happen. But I've got a feeling the Creed brothers are going to win, and then they're going to find out who it is after, and that's going to set up the next feud down the line. LA Knight versus Gunther. Interesting one. LA Knight loses a hell of a lot. Gunther never loses. So on that basis, you've got to go for Gunther to win. I also think LA Knight could not well be main roster bound and should be at this point. So over, even in defeat. Gunther should be going for that NXT championship soon. In fact, he should be the next NXT champion after. Well, I don't want to spoil my next prediction, but yeah, he should be the next NXT champion soon, for sure, I think. But yeah, Gunther to win. And even if Imperium lose the tag titles, I think he can still keep them strong and interested because they've got Gunther there. And he's the one that is going to get pushed, I think, strong after this. Dolph Ziggler and Bron Breakker in the main event. I loved Ziggler having a little run. I think it's been brilliant for him, giving him something to do, freshen him up. I think it's helped the NXT brand as well. But Bron, I don't think he's quite ready yet to get up to that main roster. I think it'd be a waste to put him up now when there's so many other guys coming through. I think like Pete Dunne's just got called up. I think Ciampa's going up. I think LA Knight could go up. You know, potentially people like Cody coming in, other guys as well. I think you let Breakker have another NXT title run for the next 3-4 months, and then when he drops the title, maybe around SummerSlam or even the Royal Rumble time, you then bring him up and debut him. Perhaps maybe a Royal Rumble would be a great opportunity to debut him going into next year's WrestleMania. So yeah, I think put the title back on Bron. Dolph can make him look great here. Ziggler goes back to the main roster, and Breakker has another good run with his title that he probably should have before he gets called up. So that's NXT Stand and Deliver. Like I say, watch out for Keeney and Krusty's predictions as well. I am Fisher. Follow us on Twitter at Recharge Wrestle, and I'll see you soon.